Luzic with All Corners Inspections. This is the crawl space evaluation for the single-family home here in Florence, Oregon. As with all the videos in this report, we would request that you view this video as supplemental to the written version of the report to which this video has been attached. At the time of inspection, there are a number of reportable challenges in this unusual raised foundation crawl space. First is that so the reason I'm calling this unusual is that there's basically a crawl space inside the crawl space. So there's a perimeter crawl space that runs along the area to the left, to the right of the front door, all around the left-hand side of the structure. And then there's an entry point to the main crawl space about halfway between the front and rear portions of the left-hand side of the structure, at which point you're actually under the main body of the home. This leak is in that area, so we're actually technically about 10 feet from the far left rear corner of the structure underneath the house. A substantial amount of water accumulation is present here. We have a slow but persistent leak at this location. There's no insulation in the crawl space. There is a poor excuse for a vapor barrier. At the area underneath the floor, you've got a foil barrier that was all the rage in the 70s. It's really not intended to be all that substantial of a vapor barrier, though. We'd recommend adding insulation to this space. The plumbing is also not insulated underneath the home. You can see all the copper distribution plumbing has been left not insulated, and the crawl space access is less than ideal, with a downspout that was attached to the outside of the house, preventing access or slowing access, and then there was also a post at one location along that front sort of chase area that made it exceedingly difficult to get to this portion of the crawl. We'd recommend a reconfiguration, probably add an access point underneath the stairwell to give us better access to this space, because this is where most of the mechanical items are underneath the home. Eric Haluzik, All Corners Inspections.